Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August no contact love tarot reading. So Aquarius, we are looking at the situation between you and your person, the one on your mind that you're in no contact or communication with, and we're going to be seeing what's the situation, how do they feel about it, how do they feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? So we have the Gaia Oracle here. I'm going to get your opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Aquarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, let's get you a few more messages here. I guess these for your August no contact love tarot reading. Let's see what's going on. Gaia, we have 5, which is about change, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Oh, Zen garden, inner sanctuary, 38, which is 11, and you wouldn't reduce that, but ones are about new beginnings. Harmony, power, self confidence, and productivity. 3, growth, expansion, building, rebuilding. The dream. 4, stability, foundation. Something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. Wow, these quite some cards here. Aquarius, what does someone say again? Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. So there's peace and balance here with the Zen garden, having, stability. Gaia is like Mother Nature, stability, foundation, the understanding, harmony and peace again. And maybe this is something that you're dreaming of, either with somebody, whether it was a missed opportunity or something like that. This could also be something where you're dreaming of somebody and you would like, something to happen, and maybe it's about communicating and getting, the connection started. It could be about that too. Sometimes we have feelings for somebody, but we don't communicate them, right? But we're just going to jump to the tarot, and we're going to see what's going to happen here. Because Gaia, Mother Nature, real, stability, foundation, Zen, peace and harmony, balance, and also harmony here too with productivity, power, powerful connection, something you're dreaming of here, and a breakthrough, and something is revealed. Let's see what's happening now, because I need to know, Aquarius, what's going on here. All right, so we have the tarot. This is funny that we have the Tower of Dreams, and you got the dream right there. So let's see. Tarot of Dreams to do your reading, and then at the end we have the answer is simple oracle. We're going to pull some of those as well at the end of the reading. So tell me about the situation here for Aquarius. What happened here? What's the situation? Why there's no contact or communication? I'm not feeling like a breakup or something like that, but it feels like more of like I like somebody or something like that. Let's see. Knight of Wands and the 8 of Coins reverse. Okay, let's see what else. 7 of Wands. So there's a block or a challenge here. Something's blocking this from manifesting. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So there's not a lot of clarity or truth or communication being said between you. So the block could be, we do have the 8 of Pentacles here, that perhaps maybe you worked together at some point. Now with the 8 of Pentacles reverse, you may not anymore. But maybe the situation was, if you did work together some way, somehow, if that resonates, that was the challenge or block from this manifesting. Knight of Wands, is a very fiery, passionate energy. You may have been together a little bit with this person and realizing, we can't do this. Could have been very intense and fiery. And the Ace of Swords is maybe you just decided to not talk at all, because if you felt the intensity, it's harder to be friends or whatever if there's still something there. You may not work together anymore if that resonates, but either that or something didn't work. That was the block from this truly manifesting, even though Could have been a couple of times, you know, it was fiery, intense, out of control. Maybe not out of control, but very intense, but realizing, you know, something's not going to work here. There's a block or challenge for this to fully manifest between us, and then deciding just not to communicate anymore, right? So we have Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. So I won't mention the signs as I see them. Aquarius, it could be signs in chart. People dealing with, if some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But like I said, we got Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius over there. 4 of Wands. 5 of Coins reverse and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so here's a block, indecisive energy. But, you know, 5 of Pentacles, though, is though not feeling lack or loneliness. You may have been meeting up at somebody's home, right? I'm kind of getting that with the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands can be about the home. Interesting. Could have been a little secretive thing at one point. But the dream of more, there was a block to that. But I think that's been removed. Something's going to be revealed here. So let's just see how they're feeling about this. How are they feeling about this? How are they feeling about this? For Aquarius, how are they feeling? Oh, Palace of Coins. Somebody could be very wealthy. Stability, not wanting, you know, the lack of the loneliness without each other. Fate, destiny. So they feel like there's something good here meant to be, that you really fulfill each other. They see a lot of stability in this. Emperor. Lovers. Oh my gosh. Now this Emperor type figure can be a boss, business owner, entrepreneur. This person may actually branch out, start their own business or practice or something, which may enable 2 lovers to be together here. So that could be something as well. But they feel the connection here. I mean, we do have the Lovers. Fate, destiny, divine timing. So they feel like it's something meant to be here. I feel like this Empress is doing whatever they can to make this work. And maybe that's what you've been dreaming and hoping, and maybe you have no clue. You have no clue what's happening here. They could be very wealthy. I'm just saying, with the Palace of Coins, could be wealth, growth, abundance, stability. We got Gemini, Aries, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and the Palace of Coins can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh my God, you know, deep roots here. You know, this could be a connection that could go very, very deep. With this Tree of Life, could even be past life. 9 of Pentacles, very single, independent energy here. This could be somebody, you know, going independent, right? Queen of Swords could be somebody in military, law enforcement, medical, education, communications of some kind, right? Maybe ending something here and moving forward in a different direction so you can be together. Could even be traveling, moving, or relocating. I feel like this Emperor is doing things you don't know. And whatever's happening here, the 2 of you are going to be able to come back together. That's what I feel here. Aquarius, I just need to fix my chair. All right. So let's keep moving. So we're going to see how they feel about you, Aquarius. So let's get more on how they feel about you. Aquarius, what do we need to know? How do they feel about Aquarius? Let's see. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Sun. I feel like they feel more stable and grounded when they're with you than when they're without you. And the Sun is pure enlightenment here. You know, growth, expansion, healing, love, light, and abundance. It's everything positive. So they definitely see you in a positive light. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love they haven't showed you yet. That's what I'm feeling with this Queen of Cups reverse. May not have even told you yet that they love you, but there's a lot of love here. Yeah, 10 of Cups, total fulfillment. You do fulfill them. I just said that, right? You make them, and well, I said they feel more stable with you than without you, right? Same thing, 10 of Cups, total fulfillment, happiness, joy, Hermit, all they do is think about you when you're not together. Definitely there's a retraction of energy here. There's something about this person going solo or doing something in a solo mode or something like that. Definitely single energy here. And I feel like you're going to be together. I do. So I don't know what that means. They're starting their own business, practice something. Maybe they're going to work for a different company. I mean, it could be many things, especially if you did work together and it couldn't happen. Something's changing here. This could be the news that's coming in. Right? Didn't we have that here? Yeah, something is revealed. A breakthrough. Right, we have Virgo, Cancer, Leo. Oh my God, the Two of Cups. There's the union. Definitely, you know, no communication, right? Definitely, maybe it could be at a distance. Distance could be a situation. This is also a new beginning. So there's a new beginning happening here behind the scenes that you don't know about. It's going to enable two people to be together. So that's coming up as the big theme, basically. So let's see. So what are they doing right now? I mean, we kind of got a feel for that, but let's see if we can get more of what they're doing right now that you need to be aware of. And you may be dreaming of this, like, oh my God, it'd be my dream if this happened and then we could be together. That's what I feel like is happening. Death, yeah. So they're ending something here. So there could be transformation and a new beginning. Empress. For their Empress. Emperor and Empress. I mean, right there. Are you guys gonna be business partners? I mean, it could be something like that. Two of Pentacles. There's a lot in the air. Up in the air that they're sorting out. A lot of decisions being made. Hierophant in reverse. If they did work for a huge corporation or business, because the Hierophant can indicate huge business, corporation, practice, industry, they may be leaving that, right? They're leaving something that they've been committed to, and I don't feel like it's another person, it's something else. There's big things that they're making, shifts they're making, you know, death, ending, new beginning. And there's a new beginning right here with the Empress. We have these, looks like plums or apples that look like hearts. I just noticed that. Looks like two hearts. And there's, you know, something in the law, a law, judicial system, something. But this, I mean, maybe it's divorce. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I wasn't really feeling that, but it could be just contracts and things like that. But this is universal law and order, things meant to be, things coming into balance. Soul contracts, past lives, getting what we deserve. So we have Libra. I think like the final things being worked out for them, that whatever they're doing finally all comes into balance. I mean, even the Hierophant in reverse can mean divorce sometimes, so maybe it's that for some. But we have Libra, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Knight of Pentacles is a little bit of a slow moving energy, so maybe it's taking a little bit of time, but there will be wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Heavy burdens coming to an end here with the Ten of Wands as well. All right, so we're gonna do how things are changing right now, how things are changing, what you need to know. One more row with clarifiers, then we'll jump to the answer is simple and see what else you need to know. All right, Aquarius. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, so how could things change here? What do we need to know? Palace of Swords. Palace of Cups. Oh my gosh. You got the Palace of Coins, Cups, and Swords. That is crazy. The Tower. Right now, energy. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, okay. King of Swords. Again, sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. Do we have the Queen of Swords here? But again, this could be somebody in law enforcement, medical, military, education, communications, education. Did I say that twice? But I mean, this is big change happening now, right? This love couldn't really get kicked off, but there's something is revealed. You know, the truth, the clarity, the communication coming in, the dream that you're wishing for happening here, right? Living in total energy, Palace of Swords, truth, clarity, communication, no confusion, illusion, free, open mind, never being, you know, confused or illusioned by anything. Palace of Cups, true love, peace, harmony, joy, love, light, intuition, peace and harmony. Big change happening here. Wow. Right now, could be right now. So Sword can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Aries and Gemini. Towers right now for me. Temperance, so soulmates aligning, balance, healing, patience, things meant to be. Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate, go-getter kind of energy, leadership. Could be somebody also creative, artistic, intuitive, inspirational, spiritual, business owner, entrepreneur, leader, all that kind of energy. Devil. So yeah, there was something here where it was blocking this, right? And it would have turned into a bad situation, right? If we would have gone forward with it at the time, right? So yeah, there was some confusion, illusion about what's happening, a little anxiety. I feel like this is your energy. Well, we do have strength in reverse. So, I mean, maybe losing hope here about the return, but here it is, right there, right there. Okay. Page of Wands, there's something revealed, good news coming in, exciting. Again, Eight of Cups reverse, the return. King of Coins, King of Cups. Oh my God, love, stability, foundation, commitment. Again, moving forward in love, very quick. A lot of messages coming in, maybe coming from a distance, right? Big decisions I felt being made with this person, right? Big judgment calls. So whatever this is, whatever was blocking this is either removed or big changes being made. So this can finally happen. And there's that good news coming in with the Page of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. All right, Aquarius, so let's get you some. The answer is simple, and see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. Links, info, my other channels. Check it out. All right. What do we need to know for Aquarius? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Answer is simple. Start anew. Two, this has been coming out a lot. Two, choices, decisions, partnerships, a new beginning right here, transformation, celebrating, having fun together, celebrating each other. Six, a healing, balanced energy. Get over yourself. One, a new beginning. So what I feel with that is that this energy of whatever the block was is over, right? The new beginning is here. Having some face-to-face conversations. And you are safe. See, 48, 12, 3, growth and expansion. And love, you know, pink is always like new love for me. We have this going from pink to red. So this is a deep love here. And also it's a safe time for the transformation. Look at the butterflies. For this to finally come together, right? It's safe circumstances, if that makes sense. Fill the well, 25, 7. 7 is a divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. And that's about replenishment, right? You know, you give, you take, you give back, you know, you refill, you replenish, take care of yourself, equal give and take and balance. I definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. And look at that, accept love, right? 39, 12, 3, growth and expansion. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, well, I hope that made sense. That's what I have. I hope it helped, it resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.